Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be going through the final phrases that we should not be saying to our friends that are struggling. And definitely this is not everything. There's so many things that we should not be saying over to our friends, and I can find time to do more, but I just wanted to do this final part of this. And the first one that I have for today is when we tell people you need to try harder. When we tell people that are struggling with mental health issues that they are not trying harder, you're trying to show them that you're implying that they are not making enough effort. And when people are struggling or they're in crisis, what I have come to find out is that they have no energy. And sometimes to gather energy to deal with what they're dealing, it requires so much. So when we tell them, I don't think that you're trying harder. And what is harder? What is harder? Maybe they're doing their very best. And to you, you might maybe dealing with them, or you've seen them go through this for so many years or for a long time, and to you, you're not seeing any progress. But maybe to them, they're doing their very best to even go through the day. But when you're trying to tell them that they're not trying harder, it can be so demoralizing, and it can even put pressure on them, and they may wonder, what is it that I'm missing? And they might even now go into crisis because, they feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not trying harder. I should be trying harder. And they can even start blaming themselves for not even trying harder. So be supportive, and even encourage them. And even if you know that they're working or they're doing the steps, even if it's to you, it's not good enough, encourage them and even support them by saying, oh, wow, you're really doing so well, and just let them know this journey is not, that this journey is one step at a time, instead of just letting them know that, that they should not, that they're not trying harder. So please keep encouraging them and let them know that they are doing their best. The other one that I wanted to say is, when people say, number two is you're looking for attention. This is, again, a very insensitive phrase to tell people when you tell them that they are looking for attention. Fine. They might be looking for attention for real, because guess what? When people who have mental health issues or they're dealing with their inner crisis, we want them to look for attention. We want them to seek attention so that they don't isolate, because when they isolate, that is dangerous for them, because now this is the time that they start thinking other thoughts, thoughts of suicidal ideations. They start thinking that they are less enough. But when you tell somebody that, that they're looking for attention, I feel like that phrase is a killer to somebody who is really struggling, because how do you feel when somebody, they are literally, if they're like literally looking for attention and they need help, you should be asking them, what is it that I can do? How can I support you? Instead of letting them that, showing them that they are looking for attention. And maybe this is the way they are. They're looking for real attention. But to us, maybe because we think these people, they're being dramatic or anything, maybe it's a cry for help, So can we even maybe ask ourselves, instead of telling them that they are looking for attention, could it be for real they need that attention and they're looking, it's maybe a cry for help? So ask somebody, instead of telling them that, they're looking for attention, I would say, I'm so glad that you're sharing what you're sharing with me. I feel so honored. And ask them, how can I support you? Instead of telling them that they are looking for attention. And number three that I have on the list today is that when we tell somebody, you should be over this by now. See, I had even to pause on that one, because when we tell people that you should be over this by now, according to whose standard? By now, by when? Mental health or these crises that they're dealing with, they could have been dealing with it for so many years. But when we tell them that they should be over this by now, you're trying to show them again that they're not working hard, they're not doing their job, they're not doing the work that they should be doing, that if they were doing the thing that they're supposed to be doing, they should have been over this by now. So instead of saying that, I encourage them and just let them know that healing takes time. Mental health is a process. It's, people have to go through therapy. They have to heal, but we tell them that, that they should be over this by now, it's almost like, oh my goodness, how long do I have to be inconvenienced to deal with you? Because by now you should have been better. That's when somebody is dealing with mental health, that's what maybe they're thinking, that you're showing them that, hey, they need to hurry up and get better so that you don't have to deal with them. So be supportive, be empathetic, and be glad, that they're opening up to you instead of just letting them know or saying, you should have been over this by now. There's no timeline. Just encourage them. They might even be feeling frustrated themselves that, that this journey has taken so long, and you saying that, you should have been healed by now, or you should have been over this by now. You're already adding injury to them, because it's like they're already feeling it, I'm sure. They are already struggling that, I've been dealing with this for 10 years. I've been dealing with this for 25 years, and now you coming to let them, they should be over. You're maybe trying to show them that, the work that they have been doing, maybe they've been going to therapy, they've taken their medications, they've sought all kind of help, but then you coming to tell them that they should have been over this by now, you're not helping them. So let's avoid that, those phrases. The other one that I have is, you need to be more positive. Literally, I have heard, I have literally had this being said to people, or when somebody will say about somebody, oh, she should be more positive. Really? Telling somebody that they should be more positive, again, you're nullifying their feelings. You're nullifying what they are feeling. You're nullifying that their feelings is invalid. They should not be feeling the way they are feeling, and that they should be positive. But maybe that's exactly how they are feeling. If they're depressed, if they're talking about, them being a failure, their depression, it's okay. And for us, we just need to encourage them and let them talk. Because when they are talking, that's opened so much door for us to be able to help them. It's really encouraging them, and it literally shows them that they are not in this journey alone. As I said before, when we say that, we're showing them also that they are inadequate, because they should have been able to think positive. Maybe that the way they are feeling should not have been the way they should be feeling. So again, friends, let's just be empathetic. Let's be compassionate, because this journey that our friends, our families are going through, it can be so easy for them if they know that they have the support, if they know that they can come talk to you without any judgment. They can feel so much better, because what I have realized and what I have heard from people that are dealing with mental health issue is that they don't want to share anything with people, because they feel like they're a burden. They feel like they're going to be judged. When you open up to them, they say that when we open up, we are judged, we are told this and this, we're not supported. So again, let's avoid these phrases. And supporting our loved one is not about knowing the solutions. It's just about supporting them. We don't even have to have solutions ourselves for them. We just need for them to know that they're not alone. We just need to know that, our loved one can count on us. They can be able to come to us when they're struggling, and us not saying all these kind of phrases that can put them all the way back down there. So that's it for this series, and I'm just really hoping that that this these 3 videos that I have done have really been helpful to you, and maybe you'll be able to avoid saying these phrases to somebody. And it is a topic about mental health that you want me to talk about, let me know in the comment below. And as usual, just let me know in the comment what's some of the phrases that you have had, or somebody or you yourself are going through some stuff and people say to you and you feel like they are no. Share them in the comments. Let's continue this conversation in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.